Hello and welcome back. Today I've got another ink review video. This one is by Kobe Ink, and it is this name here, which I'm not going to butcher. Apparently it translates to Princess Hydrangea, and hydrangeas are these really pretty pinky purpley flowers. Very pretty. So hopefully the ink will be somewhere in the pinky purple range. So here it is, and it does look to be very purple in the bottle. So this is pretty exciting. Let's see how it swatches. All right, so I've got this. We're going to just dip this in. And this is kind of a different shaped bottle. It's wider and shorter, which is very interesting to me. I think it'd make it very easy for use with like dip pens and brushes, although I wonder if it would make it harder to fill your pens. But I usually fill my pen with like a dropper or something anyway, so it probably wouldn't matter. But anyhow, we're going to take a look and see what the range of colors are in this. I'm just going to write hydrangea here so I can remember. And let's see. Hopefully I got that right. Okay, and this is Kobe. And it said it was number 57. So we'll put that on there. All right, so let me set this aside. And that can dry while we test this out on some paper. So first we're going to start with some copy paper and see how it performs on that. Because sometimes you don't have anything other than copy paper available to you, and you want to know how the ink's going to look. So we'll try that first. And so far, this is a really pretty purple. Even on the copy paper, it's just a nice, very legible, very bright and happy purple. So there's that. And I don't know. Somebody will tell me if I'm spelling. I guess I could read it right off the box. Yep, I guess that's correct. I keep thinking it's not, but it is. Okay. There we go. And I'm sure some of you are screaming at your screen because you can pronounce that without butchering it. All right, so this is very pretty so far. I'm not seeing any major problems. I don't see like any feathering or anything. And it's just a nice color. So if you want a purple that you can use with regular copy paper at school or at work or something, this might be a good one to get because it's looking really nice. Let's try the HP 32. If you haven't tried this paper before, it's just copy paper again, but it's a nicer copy paper. It's got a nicer finish on it, like a smoother finish, and a lot of the inks, like the surface, I mean, is smoother. And anyway, the inks tend to perform better on this than they do on regular copy paper. So we'll see if we see any differences here. Oh, I just messed this up. All right, and this is HP 32. All right. I know this word here is princess, so this must be hydrangea. But I can't pronounce it, so. Alrighty. It's really pretty here. Maybe a tiny bit of shading. We're gonna let that dry while we try this on the Tomo River paper. And this usually will show off the best special effects of the inks, if there are any. It'll usually show up best on here. There we go, Tomo River. And on the description, it says this is a light purple. So I would say it's definitely living up to its name as far as light purple goes. But it's not light as in, you know, less legible. It's just not a dark, dark, deep purple. So this is a really fun and happy purple. All right, let me clean that off and set this aside, and I will probably need to put the swatch under a fan. But so far, this is looking pretty good. Give it a second to dry off there. And yeah, this is looking pretty good so far. I'm gonna put these under a fan to dry. And I will be right back. And also, if there are any other colors you'd like to see me swatch and try, or any, anything specific, leave a comment down below. And if I have it or if I can get it, then we will do a review. Okay, I'll be right back. Okay, and we're back. So everything looks nice and dry. Let's take a look here. So on the copy paper, again, this is a really pretty, happy, bright purple. No feathering or anything. This would be a really good ink to use if this is all that you have for paper. If you just have cheap paper, it's still going to be super pretty. And then on the HB32, you can see the color does look a little bit more saturated in here. It's a slightly, still is a bright, happy purple, but it's a little bit bolder, and it just looks smoother and nicer on the paper itself. And then down here, you can see there is a little bit of shading that's coming through that we can see now that we're using a slightly better paper. And then on the Tomoe River, you still get that wonderful, bright, happy purple, and it's still nice and rich looking. And you also get to see more shading as well. So you got this beautiful blue edging there, and then the shading and the writing is much more prominent. So this would be a beautiful ink to use on any paper. I really like it on everything. So if I can find this again, I will leave a link down below for you to see it, or to get your own if you'd like to. And this is the swatch card we made, and just like on the Tomoe River paper, you can see really clearly the different colors break down here. You've got this pinky purple, and then the dark down to a darker purple, and then you've got like this blue halo edging. It's so pretty. And then you can see in the writing the beautiful shading. So this is a beautiful ink. If you want something, pinky purple and especially something with shading, this would be a really good one to get. So this was definitely a good choice here. So I will leave a link down below. Like I said, if I can probably find it still. So we'll do that. And then if you like what you see here and you want to see more, like and subscribe to see more videos. And thank you so much for watching. You have a great day.